One of the first things that you're going to want to do if you're running a bass shop with BSCpro is make sure that your BPM schedule is set up. You do that by clicking BPM, and you can go down to BPM Schedule. That's going to show all of the BPMs that are currently set up for your bass shop. These have to be correct so that anyone in your bass that has you set as their upline SMD, so that they have those options. So when they select a day of the week or a date, it's going to give them one of these options for a BPM. Your schedule is here. We have a little filter up here. You can look at upcoming, just the upcoming, or you can look at the archived BPMs. Archived means you're no longer using them. Maybe it's changed. And then you'll see your list, and then there's the Add a BPM button at the top right. So I'm going to click that. You have the option for a recurring or one-time. A one-time would be something like a Super Saturday. You select the day of the week that the BPM is going to be if it's recurring. Notice that if it's a one-time, it's just going to ask you the date that the event is happening. So let's say recurring, and I want to do it on a Monday, and it's going to let me select my office. Now if I type an office, you can search by city or address. If I type it in and it doesn't find one, then it's going to give me an option to add an office. And so from there, I'll just show you really quick. You can add a permanent or temporary office. A temporary office is going to be something like a hotel, something that you don't normally do BPMs at, and you don't want to show up on the office locator. So something when you add a permanent office, the office locator is going to start showing that address. You put in the information. When you click Find, you'll see a map just to confirm that the location is showing up correctly with Google Maps. If it's not, just contact support. And where you see the little bouncing pin, that's telling us that's where it's going to save it. So I would click Save. That's important. The location's important because people use their app to check in to events, and it uses location services, and so that's how we confirm that they're actually at your event. So after I've put all that, I would save changes, and it would bring up my event right here. I can click the SMDs button, participating SMDs. I can add or remove other SMDs that may be participating in this. So that allows you to combine your check-in list. So you can just have one combined check-in. And then you just need to make sure that this list is up to date. It stays up to date whenever you're planning a new event. Go ahead and add it in here. A one-time event, so that it shows up, because you have to have this updated for your team to be able to add names to the correct things. If you have any other questions about managing your BPM schedule, just click your little help button in the bottom right-hand corner of any page on BSCpro and send us a message.